Hi, this is Phil with First Look, and today this is the second part of a two-part video series where we're unboxing and assembling the new Fallout 76 Pipboy Model 2000 Mark VI. If you want to see the unboxing portion of the video, I'll put a link in the description so you can get to that one. And so let's get into it without further ado. Thank you for coming.
I did really quickly want to show you the construction manual, and also to say that I highly recommend going to the Wand Company's website where they have updated a couple of these steps to make your final build just a little bit easier. So go there and check that out as well.
Okay guys, a bit of a confessional here. As I was putting together my holotape, I didn't read the directions closely enough and I used the wrong screws. And so I poked a hole through my holotapes. Ah! The screen is already pre-assembled. All you have to do is put the back thing, slide it in there just like so, and then close it down. And make sure your holes line up. So that's really all there is to the screen. So one thing that I wanted to point out as you're putting the deck and the screen together, there are two sizes of bars that go through, so make sure you get the right size bar as you're putting that through there. Okay guys, so I'm at step 28 right now, and step 28 was finally getting some stickers on here. It's starting to look a little more Pip-Boy-esque as we've got our screen on, we've got our deck put on, so I thought now would be a good time to stop and talk about what we've done so far. I had a hard time finding the cable eye locators. The picture in most of the pictures in here are great. That one I felt like doesn't exactly look like this piece. I thought that had to be it, but anyway, I finally got it, but it took me a while locating the right piece there. The last thing is that you need to really guide these wires through here and into the holes before you put this last piece on. I'll kind of show you that. So right here you put the wires through there and then up and then over. So that guiding should happen before you put this green piece on and screw it in. So that's what I've learned so far, and we're at step 28. These tiny green things right here are the cable eye locators. So when you see these green things, that's what you're looking for. Okay guys, so we put the top case and the bottom case, we've put this button in. You had to put a screw in there and put it through the hole. Put this little clicker down at the bottom of it so it'll make some click noises. Now, the thing that I wanted to show you here is the next step requires you to insert this in here, and you're going to connect 1, 2, 3 of these to the 1, 2, 3 of those as you're putting it in there, and then you're going to stick a rod through it that'll connect all of that together. So that's our next step. Okay guys, so we're here around step 43, and what we've done so far is we've put our holotape together, we've put our holotape deck attached to the screen, we've fit our wires through these eyes and gotten the side connected on. We've got these long rods going through now that's attaching our control module here with the button that we put a screen or a spring inside so it will depress, and we're getting ready to put together our vacuum tubes and the other components to slide onto the side here. Okay, so now we've built our Geiger counter, and we've attached the wires here, and we are about to get in next to the radio tuning mechanism. For this one, the Geiger counter, the thing that I would say to look out for is when you're assembling the buttons here. That's a little bit challenging. It does take some dexterity to get the springs in there and to get the little plastic pieces lined up and then click them in together from within the cabinet. But that's really the only challenge that I would say to watch out for is getting those buttons in and then making sure you don't pull out your wires, making sure you've got them going the right direction and everything. But Outside of that, so far so good. Everything seems pretty straightforward. We'll keep going. So now we've got our side panels all on, and we've got all of our knobs and buttons that looks like are in and pushing. I did lose a screw, unfortunately. It's shot over there. I'm going to have to see if I can find it later. But anyway, we are getting there. It almost looks like a Pip-Boy. I can't wait. We're going to put the cuff on next, I believe. So let's get into it. Okay, so now I'm adjusting my cuff. And you have to put these little bars that are on the inside through here. They've got little connectors, and I initially tried to get them like this, but they actually go like this lined up with it. So that's one thing to look out for, and then we're going to pop them right in here like so. Hopefully this will go as planned here. Come on. Now they're popping in. This one here. There we go. And so now our cuff is attached. Whew. So this Pip-Boy is almost complete. The only thing left is the buckle and getting it fitted to my wrist size. So what we're going to do is we're going to fit our hand through. We're going to make sure we've got a good fit. And then we're going to make sure that if we put this through and attach it, see, I'm going to have to cut some of this extra strap off. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. Okay, so we've trimmed our strap to fit our wrist, and now we're making our last little screws here to get the buckle in. And as soon as we do that, we'll have ourselves a complete Pip-Boy. Here is our fully assembled Pip-Boy Model 2000 Mark VI. Let's take a closer look. Now what I really love about this is this cuff. It is plush like a pillow and just so comfortable. This buckle, it just is so, feels so sturdy and nice. It is great. It feels great on your wrist. Not too heavy. Just feels great with that cuff. Easy to adjust, easy to get that holotape right back out, and it's just really a great, gorgeous piece as a display and as cosplay. It's good just as a Fallout fan to have something like that, so I'm just really impressed. I hope you've enjoyed this assembly video of the Pip-Boy Model 2000 Mark VI. It's my opinion that the Pip-Boy Model 2000 is the best Pip-Boy out there in terms of style, in terms of comfort, and future functionality. We've heard of a radio module upgrade, a graphic compute upgrade, and a sensor detector upgrade for the Geiger counter. It's also the only Pip-Boy with a holotape. To us, it's a clear winner, best Pip-Boy out there. You can get yours at Bethesda.net, ThinkGeek.com, or GameStop.com right now. Get them before they're gone. Before you leave, though, here's a first look at a new product from the Wand Company. To be announced at E3 2019, the new Pip-Boy stand with Bluetooth capability and sounds from the game. Enjoy.